Welcome back, everybody. You got Will and I-Man here from the Block Runner, MetaZone, and Rovi, and today is Blockout Day.
It is, well, yeah, I guess so. It happened in our AM time.
Yeah.
So today is still that day.
Still Blockout Day, dude.
It is Blockout Day, dude. Unbelievable. Freaking believable.
So it was only 17 days ago
yeah.
where we introduced Bitmap to the planet.
On our channel.
On our channel, yeah.
You could,
we did this.
yeah, well, we did something that we did not expect, right? We definitely didn't expect like this whole, like a movement of this magnitude to kind of like birth.
Right.
From like a single idea. The idea is not our own, but it is an idea that resonated so strongly with us because of our unique experience in this metaverse space.
Right.
That we couldn't not talk about it. Even though like at the point of this video, there was like no reinforcing evidence that this was going to become anything, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
This is when we talked about it. At 340 inscriptions,
Right.
Blockout reached out to us, and we had, it was like 120 inscriptions when he reached out to us.
Right.
Yeah. He reached out to us like 2 days before we actually did this video.
That's true.
Because I think he reached out to like on Friday, and then we couldn't record anything until Monday.
True.
And
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so yeah, and in these days, yeah, we're talking like 50, 60, 70 minutes a day or something like that, right? It was very
at the highest.
even less so,
Yeah,
or
less
something
than
like
that,
Yeah,
dude.
so again, it's insane how much can change in like such a short time interval, right?
Yeah.
Now we have probably one of the most potentially powerful, for sure, like one of the, as far as like how many people are part of this community. I mean, it's over 16,000 holders of Bitmaps, right?
Yeah.
This is one of the bigger, I'd say, communities in Web3 at this point.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It has to be.
Yeah, I think from the context of the metaverse, I think the other side has around 18,000 holders.
Mm-hmm.
So we're right there, neck and neck.
Yeah, for the metaverse for sure. But yeah, just
And just think, everyone, all 16,000 holding districts.
true.
Within those districts are on average 2,000 transactions.
Right.
So we're looking at a potential like billion parcel ecosystem.
Which is a big deal, right? And another one of the contributing factors why we loved this theory and this standard in the first place, right? Because part of our experience in the metaverse, we started off like when the metaverse was pretty much only like a scarcity landscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was limitations as far as who could participate.
That's right.
In certain metaverse ecosystems, because there were caps, right?
Yeah.
100,000, whatever thousand. Arbitrary as fuck.
Yeah.
But largely in the early days, you know, these founding organizations and teams, they relied on this scarcity component to raise funds.
Yeah.
It was just, they had to, right, at the time. But we realized, like, dude, it's like the metaverse has to like service humanity in the same way the internet does, right? So
yeah.
Or the same way like a popular platform of the internet, like a YouTube or a TikTok. These things don't set like boundaries.
Yeah,
it's like once there's 10,000 YouTubers, that's it.
Right.
No more YouTubers.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. It's a free market, right?
Exactly.
And accessibility is critical. So the Bitmap's like the perfect hybrid of all this, right? There is still scarcity in the district block ownership aspect, and of course now there's only 144 of these coming every day.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
But there's still access for the entire planet.
That's right.
Through the actual contents within the block. So
yeah, and to think, it took 14 years to get up to 800,000 blocks, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, to double the supply, it's going to take another 14 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, dude.
That's a very long time.
One of us might die. Potentially. Or both of us, who knows, dude?
No, not me.
AI
dude.
might, not you.
Me.
You're going to fuse with AI.
Oh, I'm good.
Live forever, dude.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not so sure. But anyways, dude, 14 years is a long time, right?
Yeah,
like,
and so today was a blockout day. This number counted down from like 100,000 when this like thing went live.
Yeah.
And we watched it all the way down to zero over the couple of days.
It didn't have these fireworks displays
when
it first came out either.
Right.
I think this came in last night, and what a nice touch.
Yeah.
It definitely enhanced the experience, right? Everybody was, dude, it felt like that was a true moment, dude.
It was.
I wasn't expecting that for some reason. I don't know why. I really feel like these fireworks changed the game, dude. Like
it did.
Everybody kind of understood, like, dude, this is something we need to all like experience together.
Yeah, you know? and I think for the most part, people don't really understand what happened.
No,
people don't even know what is happening?
Yeah, people are still like they're seeing the reaction, right? Like
Yeah.
on social media and stuff. They're like, "What are you guys, so excited about? What happened over
Yeah.
there?" Yeah, and that's kind of expected. I mean,
That's how it works.
yeah, yeah.
Did you know that we're more than just a YouTube channel?
We also built MetaZone, the first app store for the metaverse.
Buy, sell, and explore a new class of digital assets like our flagship game Rovi.ai.
Support us by collecting your digital assets through MetaZone at metazone.io.
Like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated.
Back to the video, but it's fine. And so yeah, again, no way in a million years did we expect this to happen this quickly, but it did. So now it's all about what? Reshifting our focus on the important things, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But at the same time, let's partay for a little bit. The weekend's coming up, dude. It's like this is a good time to reflect and really, I don't know, analyze your purpose in all of this, right?
Right.
Or identify what do I want to do? How do I want to contribute?
Yeah, and yesterday we interviewed IMSO Chris, and so he's already got a direction. He knows what he wants to do.
Yeah, so that will be coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was one heck of a conversation.
Yeah, it was.
If you wanted to see what passion looks like in the human form, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Chris is as passionate as it gets, I think. He totally believes in this concept, and he wants to do everything in his power to,
Yeah, he's got a big community too, and so everybody's behind him.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely check that out. Coming tomorrow.
Yeah. So, man, what's next for Bitmap?
Well, for me, the most important thing is figuring out these parcel standards, dude. Because we can't, now that there's basically a huge buffer as far as how do you introduce new ecosystem participants, right?
That's right.
Only 144 a day.
That's right.
Or of course you can onboard new participants through the secondary market, but still, we need to broaden the access much more, and that's the whole point. It lies within the parcel layer, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad you kind of brought it up, because even though we have 16,000 holders, and that is comparable to the big metaverse projects,
It's a big one, yeah.
This is a big one for sure. But
yeah.
But
and to put that in context, Decentraland has around 6,000 to 7,000 or so holders. Decentraland, the number one respected Web3 metaverse.
Yeah,
right?
the $1 billion metaverse. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
But 16,000 in the grand scheme of things ain't shit, right? So we need to move 16,000 and get closer to 1 million landholders.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And the way you do that is through parcels, right?
Yeah.
And so once that standard is developed and set and announced and all that, then that's how we onboard 1 million people.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is going to be kind of the next important step. And it comes with, some challenges, right? Some technical challenges, right? We have to wait on decentralized indexers like Track, or any indexer that we want to trust, right?
Yeah, I think, I've been hearing a lot of people throwing out the ideas. Everybody wants to somehow contribute to this indexing process, but this is that's definitely something outside of my scope of understanding how difficult it actually really is, from a technical perspective, because it's got to be pretty difficult to I guess achieve precision. I think anybody can put forth an indexing offering, but to be a reliable one is probably we even saw Ordinals wallet miscalculate.
Yeah,
they an oversupply of bitmaps.
Yeah.
So even the bigger players in this space, it's challenging.
Yeah.
So, but how much are we going to rely on that, you think?
So with the state of Bitcoin and Ordinals, we have to rely on them a lot.
Okay.
Right. Unfortunately.
I got you.
So we might be interviewing somebody from the I guess who understands Boss a lot.
That's right.
And that's going to be next week. But there's potential where we could leverage Boss here in this whole ecosystem.
Yeah, we need to analyze all the different whoever's trying to contribute to that, right? This is a whole different sector of infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
Independent of what's going on with Bitmap and the metaverse and stuff. This is applicable to all things related to blockchain, and Bitcoin, Ordinals and stuff. So this is as infrastructure as it gets. So yeah, I guess we're definitely in a let's wait and see phase, similar to how we were when L2 on Ethereum was first emerging. It's kind of we have to identify who's trying to solve these big problems, and then either we pick one to adopt early without the consensus with what's everyone else doing.
Yeah.
Right, because I think we're gonna have to go that route instead of like waiting around for that consensus.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ultimately, if we're going to be relying on indexers, you want to rely on the decentralized one because it's verifiable. It's the community is supporting them because it's decentralized, right?
Yeah.
You have to host a node. But we're talking about really complex things, and the decentralized indexers in Ethereum, they're worth over billions of dollars. And so it's not a small feat to be able to build something like this and then have it leveraged by the community. So
yeah, and track so far seems to be leading this charge without a doubt. And it's like this interface we're looking at right now.
Yeah,
built by what's it say, OS?
Yeah,
Ordinals OS.
Yeah.
They're leveraging, I think, track.
I think they are. Yeah,
Yeah. So this is one example of a project that has adopted a reliable indexer. And of course, you go to bitmap.land, same thing. You go to Looks Ordinal. There's a lot of adoption.
usage.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, track adoption in the wild. Bitmap.wtf is using track for its block visualization. Welcome to the track family, and soon you'll be able to self-host track, adjust it for your needs, and help strengthen the network. Yeah, this is great, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly what's needed.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's so what happens after that? Like indexer solutions provided. Parcel standards, I guess consensus is met. The community has deliberated. We want it to be this way. Batoshi puts his blessing on it.
Yeah.
Then what happens, dude?
So then projects leverage these standards and implementations, and they create markets out of this.
Yeah, that is when things get really fun,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
And we've already seen like a ton of different like visions on the social media. Like people are just putting out there like concepts, and like I've seen like a fucking plot, like a bitmap, like looked like a Tekken fight, like this thing, like a game. Like you could turn your plot of lands into like fighting characters.
Yeah.
Maybe based on like their attributes or whatever.
Yeah, I saw another one building a Tetris with your plot of land. Yeah.
That's great. I love it. All these are perfectly viable, right? But you're right. Now we need to establish all the frameworks to get this market online, right?
Yeah.
So that these things can actually have life, right? And then attract participants and supporters and all this stuff. Like this is how Web3 kind of like typically proliferates, right?
Yeah.
It happens. It's happened many times before. It's going to happen to Bitmap too.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to understand market dynamics. When something new emerges, you have to understand like what are the next steps that get you to the next step. Right? And it's complex, right? You have to understand psychology, you have to understand history. Right, we've seen this happen on Ethereum, right?
True.
ERC 721's standard form, and then all of a sudden people made stuff, and then all of a sudden people are like, "Hey, this JPEG is going to be like an exclusive thing,"
exactly.
And all of a sudden you have a $60 billion market in a mania, right, happening in a quarter.
Yeah,
right. That's what you want in the metaverse in here on Bitmap.
I totally agree. Yeah, the amount of the scale of experimentation and like creativity has to mirror what we see just in the broader like NFT landscape, right? Like we have to enable that much creative flexibility because that's the only way we're ever gonna. You increase your probability of hitting that lightning in a bottle moment if you just have like a broader sample pool of people experimenting.
That's right.
One of these is gonna like just traverse and like transcend, and like the world's gonna be like, wow.
And then everybody copies them.
Pretty much.
And then you have a mania, right?
Exactly. That becomes a standard of, like a social consensus forms around like this is what's valuable.
Right.
So yeah, we need more of this stuff. Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
I can't predict it. You can't predict it.
Yeah. Yeah, who knew that picture projects were going to be like the thing that made $60 billion worth of value?
Yeah, there's no fucking way anybody like predicted that in the beginning. Like the early, there's no way. But somebody tried and they figured out the right, I guess, scheme as far as like 10,000. That's the number.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Why?
Well, I don't know.
Right?
But it's stuck.
Yeah.
It worked out. But now people are starting to like slowly lose faith in that model.
Yeah.
Because if OMB just did their job, I think they only did like less than 2,000 of them.
Oh, it was 2,000 only?
Less than 2,000, I think. Like around 1,700 of them.
But then they generate like 500 BTC?
Yeah, because they charge 0.3 Bitcoin per each,
Oh,
dude.
it's only 2,000 of them, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you don't necessarily have to do 10K anymore. That's actually a big like breakthrough.
Well,
You
it's
could-
expensive. It's expensive to do 10K. You have to inscribe all 10K.
No, I understand.
Right?
Yeah, they probably couldn't feasibly do 10K. So like, it's like, you know what? We'll just do like.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
why we've seen projects like 888,
Right.
right? And, things like that, like 300.
Right, but yeah, but the breakthrough is they were still able to do like a killer drop, like, and not
Yeah.
have to conform to like the social consensus of 10K only, 10K only.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Which is cool. Even though like you're saying they're probably forced to do it, like it was a hand that was forced based on the limitations of inscribing things. But yeah, dude, like that's what I mean. So who knows? Maybe now the standard on Ordinals is like 1,700 projects or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, of course, all these things are arbitrary, but like you said, that's psychology is a big part of all this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Now that we understand the differences between arbitrary, like 10K projects versus non-arbitrary Bitmap, I feel like projects are going to leverage non-arbitrary metrics.
I totally agree.
To develop their K projects.
Dude, yeah. Now you're traversing into something new.
Watch. It's going to happen because the narrative is just better. It's not arbitrary.
I like it. I know. I'm sold.
Yeah, dude.
But I don't know what that product is yet.
No, I don't know either.
But I like the thesis of like, let's rid of this because we have such a wealth of data to pull from.
Yeah.
And it's all there. We own the blocks. It's present. We have ownership of it now.
Yeah.
Because of Bitmap, and let's utilize it. You know, all there's strings of information in every single block.
I couldn't agree more, dude.
These are great starting points to create new value, right?
Yeah.
Now, how people do that, create the mechanisms of that, to be determined.
Yeah, that's going to take some coordination, some consensus.
Right.
Yeah, so.
But Bitmap has proven it can be done, right?
Yeah.
Bitmap is literally just words and letters on a screen, but it's not. The actual output of the value product is relying on, again, the information of Bitcoin.
That's right.
So it's like that is a killer like breakthrough in my mind.
I
something that should be adopted.
Yeah, dude. And if I go back to this, every 10 minutes there's a new block, right? Right now, you could purchase this free block.
So do we know which one was the blockout block? Like the number? Has anybody like definitively claimed or proclaimed which one it was?
I have so I was live tweeting this.
Oh shit, you probably like know then.
Yeah.
Or you like captured it?
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring up Twitter account and let me go to
Oh look, that was me.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that was a good speech there, dude.
Thanks.
Let's see. Where
Whoa.
Oh shit.
I'm everywhere, dude.
There we are.
I've consumed Twitter. Here we go.
All right, so let me zoom out.
But how do we know like this was like spot on at the right
It's
time?
around that 796.
Dude, but we gotta know.
Well, okay, so let me go to mine then. Here it is. We did it. And then look at this. Dude, I got to bring this up.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it's like, what's going to be the perfect last tweet?
Okay.
And then I was like, dude, in 2019 we started the block runner, and today we're all block runners.
Damn.
That was profound, dude.
You guys took our brand from us, dude.
Yeah. We did this. That's what I'm saying.
The only block runners in town, dude. Now there's 16,000 block runners, dude.
Yeah. All right, so I'm looking at the number 796517. That I took that snapshot as soon as I saw the zero. So
were you like constantly refreshing, or just like
no, it automatically updates.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Let's look up that block.
Okay. 796517. Do you want?
So as of like right now, I guess according to a block runner's indexing, literally will.
Yeah.
That is the blockout block. So until like a true indexer steps up and actually like provides the truth of that,
yeah,
we can't. We're gonna associate this one with that block tribute. So whoever claimed it, congratulations to you, dude. If this is the true blockout block, you're holding a significant part of history. You know,
517. All right.
All right, here we go. We're about to. Oh shit, we're using inscribe.
Yeah, dude. 796517. Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
There we go.
Struggling there.
Yes, this mouse. I think I need to charge it, dude. It's like
okay.
All right, there it is.
This is it.
796517.
Dude, that's beautiful. That's a sexy block. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's great.
Look at that. I'm rotating it.
Whoa, wowzers.
Look at that. And look at the V bytes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on a second.
That's it.
So the V bytes is that's like the file size, right?
Yeah, it's like the size of
Damn, dude.
the data.
I wonder what the hell they were putting in there, dude. Those are some scrapers.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one this stacked.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then, but look at the little tiny ones there, dude.
I'm looking at them. They are tiny. This is cool.
All right.
So yeah, if you're unfamiliar with inscribe, you know, we're this is a work in progress.
Oh yeah. We're every day we're updating the site. So
right.
there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to be able to see on the site.
Right. And once we get to a comfortable state, like we'll have a full breakdown of like the purpose behind inscribe, who's going to use it, what it's for, all that stuff. And then, yeah, hopefully you guys like it.
All right. That's it for us. Let us know if you have any questions, thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the blockout as we did.
I really enjoyed it. You were wearing an orange shirt.
Full orange today, dude.
I don't have one. Maybe I'll get a tattoo over the weekend or something.
An orange square?
Orange square.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, dude.
Would you get one?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, lame, dude. You suck.
Okay. All right, guys. That's it for us. Follow us on Twitter at The Block Runner, at MetaZone.io, and at Roby AI, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Peace.